Shit, man. Saliva's going everywhere in my mouth. It's fucking up my words. But yeah, that's why I keep stuttering. That's why I keep stuttering, because so much saliva's in my mouth that's just like literally just like gargling in it. Literally. But yeah. Wait, is my thing charged then? No, it's not. It's on 24%, but yeah. Okay. Let's get into the topic about the death penalty and why I think it shouldn't really exist. Personally, for me, the death penalty, yeah. While I do think there's some like cases where you can give it, like if someone like mass murdered like loads of people, and they mass murdered like little kids and grown adults and everyone, and like just they mass murdered a whole like stadium of people, like literally, like this is just like hypothetically, like if this actually happened, like if someone mass murdered like a whole like stadium and stuff like that, if you give them the death penalty, I wouldn't complain. But personally, I feel like there's better things you can do in that situation. I feel like instead of giving them the death penalty, why not keep them in a cell for like 50, 60 years, and then eventually they'll get either beaten up to the point where they die in prison, or they take their own lives because they don't want to live in that place anymore because they're going fucking insane. That's the best option for me. Instead of locking them off straight away, like giving them the death penalty straight away, you should like keep them in a cell for like 50 years, 60 years, like a whole like many decades, and then eventually they'll either get beaten up in prison and they'll end up dying, or they'll take their own lives. They'll kill themselves in prison because they can't handle the stress about being in a prison cell for like 50, 60 years, getting like insulted every day by inmates for what you did, like the crime you committed, and then stuff like that. I feel like that's what should happen, really, instead of the death penalty. Obviously, I wouldn't complain if they got the death penalty because they deserve it, but like, you know what I mean? I think there's better options than that, but in my opinion, but that's my little take about the death penalty. A bit of a controversial take. Yeah. Should I get into more detail? Yeah, I think I'll get into more detail, but yeah. My lips are dry, but yeah. It's fucking late at night, but yeah. It's boiling in this room, but whatever. Whatever. But yeah. So, I'm going to say it again. So, I personally feel like the death penalty shouldn't really exist because if someone was to commit mass murder in like a full like 20,000 stadium, like a 60,000, 20,000 stadium, and they kill like dozens of people, like kids, adults, teachers, anyone, instead of giving them the death penalty, like instead of like lifing them off, instead of giving them the death penalty, you should like keep them in cell for like many years, like 50, 60 years. Then eventually they'll either get killed in prison by other inmates, or they'll kill themselves in prison because they can't handle the stress about being in a prison cell for 50 years, 50, 60 years. Then eventually, you know, like, yeah, oh my god, I can't speak, man. I keep stuttering. It's hot in here. I'm stuttering. I'm stumbling on my words. I can't form a proper fucking sentence without like. Let's start again.